Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about Gabrielle, and this is the new fragrance that has been released by Chanel. A while ago I promised that I'm gonna do a full review of this new fragrance, so here it is. As you probably already know, this is the first completely new fragrance that Chanel has released for the past 15 years. There were new releases during these years, but there were different flankers of old perfumes, such as there were different versions of Chance, there were different versions of Chanel No. 5, but they haven't really released a completely new fragrance. So I was really excited to try this fragrance. This is a beautiful, luminous floral fragrance, and it immediately became one of my favorite fragrances because it is so clean, so beautiful. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to tell you all about the notes in this fragrance and how it develops on the skin. I don't know why this fragrance received so many negative reviews. Probably I think that a lot of people were expecting that this fragrance should be something very close to Coco Mademoiselle or should be something in between Coco Mademoiselle and Chanel No. 5. This fragrance is really very different. It has the Chanel vibe. It is very sophisticated, very beautiful, but at the same time it's not as heavy as most of the Chanel fragrances. It is very light, very floral, very young, but at the same time very sophisticated. Before becoming the famous and iconic Coco Mademoiselle, Chanel was just a poor girl named Gabrielle, and she used to work day and night in order to support herself. After the death of her mother, she was raised at an orphanage, and at a certain point of her life, she started to work in a cabaret like a singer. One of the songs that Gabrielle used to sing was Cocorico. She was a woman with a strong character and easily became a favorite at the cabaret. At that time, Gabrielle had plenty of admirers who were quite noisy, and they used to call her for an encore using the words from her song Coco, 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 and that's actually how she got the nickname Coco Mademoiselle. Knowing that, I think that it makes perfect sense that the perfume Gabrielle should celebrate the young, innocent girl before she became Coco Mademoiselle, the woman that was ready to conquer the world. I think that this perfume represents beautifully the young Gabrielle Chanel. It is so innocent, but at the same time very sophisticated and very grown up. It is young, but at the same time it is so well balanced and so beautiful. So let's have a look at the notes of this fragrance and the packaging. Olivier Polge created Gabrielle as an imaginary white flower. This beautiful fragrance was crafted by combining a bouquet of 4 white flowers: jasmine, ylang-ylang, orange blossom and grass tuberose. Chanel describes these flowers as 4 points of light that recall the 4 corners of the bottle. The top notes of this fragrance include a fresh opening of mandarin, grapefruit and blackcurrant, and the base notes are sandalwood and musk. For me, Gabrielle is just what I was expecting it to be: a clean, modern, incredibly well-balanced floral fragrance with a hint of freshness. Immediately after spraying the perfume on my skin, I can feel the citrus notes that bring unexpected freshness to the fragrance. They are incredibly well blended with the gorgeous scent of white flowers that add depth to the fragrance from the very beginning. All the flowers in this fragrance are so well balanced, and this creates the perfect white floral fragrance. This perfume is very girlish and complex at the same time. It is exactly what you would expect from a Chanel fragrance. The dry down of this perfume feels incredibly sophisticated on my skin. I can feel the fresh and fruity notes of orange blossom and ylang-ylang. At the same time, there is a beautiful scent of jasmine which balances the freshness and adds depth to the fragrance. It is not too sweet, it is not too fresh. After 2 hours of wear, I can feel the musk in this fragrance, which makes the fragrance quite addictive for me. I always appreciate a hint of musk in my perfumes because it gives character, especially to the floral fragrances. The bottle of this fragrance, as you can see, is very clean and simple, just a square bottle. It is made of ultra thin glass, nothing special really, very clean and very simple packaging. I'm not gonna lie, I love this fragrance and I think that you should give it a try. Try it on your skin because it develops beautifully on the skin and it is really truly beautiful fragrance that deserves to be cherished. However, I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed by the packaging of this fragrance. It is very simple, very clean, very minimalistic. I know that a lot of people are going to like this, but I just can't I can't agree that it took 5 years to design this bottle. I mean, it's too, honestly, to me, I don't like it. I don't think that this is the suitable packaging for this perfume. The perfume is great, it's beautiful, but this one as a packaging, I really expected more from Chanel. I mean, this is a high-end fragrance. You pay a lot to have this fragrance. For a lot of people, this is going to be a serious investment, and I think that they deserved something better than this. I mean, it's not that it's completely horrible. I get the idea that this is a very simple design. I get the idea that this is a very thin glass. Chanel fragrances usually have very minimalistic packaging. They have very sophisticated packaging, very beautiful. But at the same time, this one, I have to say that I don't like it. I just can't agree with it. And this moving cap here, it's a little bit frustrating for me. And I just can't agree with the packaging. You know, this is my only issue with this perfume. I'm sure that some people would adore this simplicity, but it's just not my type of bottle. In terms of longevity, I have to say that this fragrance lasts me a good 9-10 hours. On my skin, on my clothes and on my hair, it lasts even more. And the dry down is really, really beautiful on the skin and on the clothes and on my hair as well. So I highly encourage you to try this fragrance on your skin and to see if this is going to work for you or not. I know that there are some people who find Chanel fragrances to be too overwhelming and too heavy and they can't actually wear them. So if you're one of those people, definitely try this fragrance, try it on your skin, because this has nothing to do with the other Chanel fragrances. It has that sophisticated Chanel vibe, but at the same time it's very modern, it's very fresh, it's very light, and it's very easy to wear fragrance. I think it's suitable for all ages, for all seasons. Thank you so much for watching. This is all that I have to say for this beautiful fragrance. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!